Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is August the 10th, 2018. This is our daily cryptocurrency market news analysis. We're here to give you all the news according to the charts, as well as our price predictions of where we expect these currencies to go over the next day or so. Right now, you are looking at coinmarketcap.com. Just give you all a quick recap of what we see according to this website. Bitcoin dominance is still right there around 50%. Definitely tells you that majority of the investors in this space has a lot of their funds in Bitcoin, and all the other remaining altcoins has the other 50%. So right now in the particular market, you can see here that the negativity is still being seen. A lot of these currencies are still moving to the downside, albeit there is one outlier, which is Stellar, and it could be for the fact that there is an article circulating the internet space stating that Stellar and Facebook possibly could be collaborating to try to figure out if there's any payment mechanism that Stellar can utilize for the Facebook platform. So that's why this currency is up 8.9% at this particular time, and the remaining cryptocurrencies, literally as I scroll down, is moving to the downside right now. So literally, you guys can definitely tell here on this Bitfinex website that NEO is down 6.34%. Last trade was $21.02. And we did this analysis for NEO yesterday. And we told you all that if NEO cannot break $23 in trading yesterday, to expect this currency to continue to move to the downside. So literally, we still are showing non-interest in higher prices in NEO at this particular time. The 3-hour bars, this is when we did our analysis video yesterday, and we told you that if this 3-hour bar here was to close below the previous one, to expect the currency to continue to move lower, and as a matter of fact, it could not break $23. So that's why we are still seeing indications of market weakness in NEO. My analysis is still for this currency to move to the downside, but now I am a little bit more cautious because $21 has been an area of support that NEO has held previously. So if we can maintain that as being support, then the best thing that we're going to get out of NEO is continued consolidation and even movement higher in price. But long term, I'm still seeing that this currency is not ready for higher prices. Going to do a quick look at the 1-hour bars before I move on. And you can definitely tell here that we are holding consolidation just momentarily, but I'm not too convinced that we're going to continue to move substantially high in price. As a matter of fact, $21.50 is resistance, so we can come back up to that particular price. It might even come up to 22 before we conclude trading today, even into tomorrow. But again, I'm not seeing a lot of indication in this currency to move higher. We can come back up to around $22 for today into tomorrow, so just be prepared for that. That's probably about the best thing that we're going to get out of NEO at this particular time. So at least expect continued consolidation in NEO. Next one up is going to be Litecoin. So Litecoin as well is moving to the downside, down 2.09%. Last trade was $62.02. The daily price chart for Litecoin definitely shows that we are still showing some indications of market weakness, albeit this is a probable precursor to strength bar being reflected in the market. So if we close above the close today from into tomorrow's trading, then definitely the buyers are definitely in the market for Litecoin, and you would expect at least continued consolidation. Taking a quick look at the 3-hour bars in Litecoin, and definitely you can see that we're holding $61 as a good area of support. We got a lot of stockpile on this 3-hour bar, and we still was able to close above the previous close on the 3-hour chart. So there's still some strength being reflected at this particular moment in Litecoin. Still expecting this currency to hold that support area of $61, moving all the way back up towards 64. Strength is coming into the market right now, so I am expecting Litecoin to move higher in price, but just be cautious that we are trading around areas of resistance, which is $63 as well as $64. So Litecoin may not move that high in trading for today into tomorrow, but nevertheless, I still see some slight indications of market strength. So now the next one on the list is going to be Ripple. So you can see that Ripple as well is trending lower, 2.75%. Last trade was 33 cents, maybe almost 33.5 cents. Daily price chart for Ripple continues to show us the stockpile that we got yesterday is still in play for today. The volume, although, is a lot lighter than what we've seen the last 3 days. So definitely tells us that we are finding a landing zone for support in Ripple only momentarily. Quick look at the 3-hour bars in Ripple, and again 33 cents is being held as support multiple times. Even with the stockpile that's coming in the market, Ripple is being very resistant to breaking that 33 cent support level. Okay, so we cannot allow Ripple to break that support level of 33 cents, because if it does, this currency will continue to move lower in price. So looking at the 60-minute chart, you can see here that we are holding strength momentarily, but we're still getting some indications of market weakness in Ripple. So we can continue to move lower in price. 32.5 cents, even 32 cents are logical areas that this currency can continue to move to the downside. That's literally what I'm seeing in the market for Ripple. It has a higher probability of moving lower rather than moving higher, especially in the next 1 hour. If the following 1 hour bar in fact close above this previous one, then definitely Ripple will continue to move to the downside. So now the next one is going to be Ethereum. Ethereum currently is down 1.93%. Last trade was $355.85. You can see here on the daily price chart for Ethereum, again, just like majority of the other altcoins in this space, we are moving lower, but please pay attention to the amount of volume that is coming into the space right now. We are finding an area of rest for Ethereum just momentarily. Taking a look at the 3-hour bars, I'm still seeing indications of market weakness in Ethereum, and I'm still seeing this currency moving to the downside. We're not getting a lot of indications of strength right now. So my analysis for Ethereum is for this currency to move lower. We're looking at the 1 hour bars, and we may not move that low. You can tell that $352, maybe in $348, has been held as support. So those are the two crucial price areas that I'm paying attention to as Ethereum continues to move to the downside to hold support, because if it breaks both of those prices, then definitely the currency will move a lot lower than those two prices. But right now, definitely I can see lack of interest in higher prices at this particular moment. So I'm looking for this currency to move slightly lower. But again, if it breaks $352 and $348, we're going to continue to move a lot lower in price. So now the last one for today is going to be Bitcoin. So looking at Bitcoin, this currency is down 1.24%. Last trade was $6,400.10. Taking a quick look at the daily price chart for Bitcoin, you can see here we're getting some lack of interest in high prices right now. But again, I'm still expecting this currency for Bitcoin to continue to move higher in price. We're going to do a quick look at the 3-hour bars in Bitcoin. And again, you can see here that stockpile is still being reflective, but we are maintaining support above $6,300. I'm literally still expecting Bitcoin to continue to move higher. But just like with Ethereum, if Bitcoin breaks $6,300 for the remaining half of today's trading into tomorrow, then expect continuation to the downside. But literally, we are holding support, especially from the stockpile that received on this 3-hour bar. So as long as we don't move substantially lower in price and break $6,300, I'm still expecting Bitcoin to move higher in price. So that's my analysis for today, August 10th, 2018. And if you're interested in learning more about this type of analysis, or even staying abreast of a lot of the market moves in this cryptocurrency space, then the link will be in the description of our video. If you want to sign up for our HueFin News Patreon membership, there you guys have access to all the breaking news updates, as well as any changes in tone that we foresee on the horizon for these cryptocurrencies. So I look forward to you all coming on over there. We do have a lot of plans in store for this particular business and organization. We just would like to build up our community in order for us to release all of that exclusive content. So in the meantime, we do look forward to y'all coming on over. Make sure though you maintain your profitability, and I will see you all later.